Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and we got a crucial win today over the Athletics in Game 1 of the ALDS, 10-5. We out-hit them 16-8, and we got the win. Boom, baby. Party poppers are not going anywhere. Whew. This is a fantastic win for the Astros, and the offense broke out today. Starting with the starting pitching, Lance McCullers didn't look great, but I feel like this was kind of a deceivingly okay start. I know he only went 4 innings. I know he gave up 5 runs and 4 of them were earned. But this wasn't an atrocious game by Lance. I didn't think he was terrible. I just thought the A's were just getting to the pitches well. He also got 5 strikeouts today. He allowed a walk, but he gave up 3 home runs. Again, I don't think he did terrible. I think this is just a mixture of the pitches were not great ideas of just where they wanted them placed, and the A's just sort of battled in the first few innings. They got all 5 of their runs off of Lance McCullers, which means, if I'm correct, I don't believe our bullpen in the first 3 games of the postseason has allowed a earned run. Let me quickly check my notes. Yeah, our bullpen is not allowed to run this postseason, which is, kind of insane, really. But he was okay. He wasn't. I know 5 runs looks really bad, and I should say he had a bad outing, but I just can't. He didn't look atrocious. Taylor came in. The 5th run from McCullers was scored by a Taylor fly, or an out that was recorded by Blake Taylor because it was a pop or a sac fly, which gave them at the time, a 5-3 lead, which I thought could be a death sentence. I'll get into that later on. Blake Taylor looked fine. He got the win today. He had a 1-2-3 inning. Granted, a run scored while he was out there, but it was from Lance McCullers, so, take it with a grain of salt. Taylor looked fine. Then we brought in Paredes. He went 2 innings. Paredes looked very good. 2 perfect innings, 2 strikeouts, and my favorite defensive play for the Astros this year, which was Paredes overrunning the ball, falling down, grabbing it, and throwing it to first. I love Anoli Paredes, and anything he does makes me laugh. Paredes is awesome. He's been such a bright spot this year for the Astros just because of how happy he is genuinely all the time. And even though he made himself look a little foolish, he still had a smile on his face, which Paredes, man, he's fantastic. Christian Javier came in. He went an inning. He was pretty good. Christian Javier, he had a lot of pitches thrown onto him. Like I said, he went an inning, gave up a walk, struck out 2. He looked pretty good. And then Ryan Presley came in the 9th to finish it off. He got 1 inning of work, no base runners, 2 pop-outs to Maldonado, which I thought was kind of funny, and a strikeout to finish the game off, which capped off a good day for the pitching staff, especially the bullpen. Well, primarily the bullpen. The offense. We went down in a hole early, 3-0. And at that moment, I was kind of thinking to myself, okay, it's fine. I know I said one of the keys was winning Game 1, but it's okay. This is their very best pitcher starting the game. If we lose Game 1, it's not the end of the world. They got 4 guys coming up that all have 4+ ERAs. This is okay. We can survive this. We can manage the storm. And then Bregman hit a home run, and it was 3-1. Then Tucker got a single. Then Correa hit a home run. Did I say Bregman? I meant to say Bregman for the first home run. I think I did. Then Correa hit a home run for 2 runs. Now it's tied. The Astros battled back, I believe, from 3 leads today. 2 comebacks. And boy, this was fantastic. Correa had a home run. He ended up having 2 of the day. I'll get to that in a second. That was in the 4th inning. Then in the 6th, we had absolutely broke out for a 4-run 6th inning. Springer started the scoring in the 6th. There were a lot of S's in that sentence. He started the scoring with a RBI double. That made it 5-4 at the time. Altuve had a 2 RBI single. That gave us the lead. Brantley came in with an RBI single. That extended it. That gave us a 2-run lead at that point. Then in the 7th, Correa hit his 2nd home run of the day. Correa. I don't believe in jinx is a great deal, although I will say running this channel this season has really tested my disbelief in jinxes. Correa, he made some comments between the series saying some certain things. I don't want to get into it because I don't feel it's necessary, but he seemed a tad bit cocky and talked a little bit of crap, and I was like, boy, that could come back to bite us. Correa, man, he can talk all that he wants, because after today, I believe he had 4 RBIs. 4 RBIs. I believe he had 3 hits. Correa today blew up the diamond. Correa was fantastic. That home run gave us a 3-run lead. Then in the 9th, he came in and had an RBI. Then to finish off the scoring to make it the 10th run, Yuli hit a sac fly, and oh, how I thought that was gone. I thought that was 100% out of the yard, especially with the way the baseball was just popping out of the stadium today. The baseball flew a lot. I know the MLB Instagram made the joke and said it turned into a home run derby today. It kind of did. There were a lot of home runs hit by both sides today, but this was massive. The Astros offense absolutely exploded. And I know it was only 3 runs to their best pitcher, but they chased him in the 4th. Like, this was a huge win for the Astros, not just because they got a Game 1 victory, and that is massive, but winning Game 1 against their very best pitcher. Like, if this was, one of their next 4 starters, I'd still say this was big. But off of their best pitcher, off of Chris Bassett, who would probably have won the Cy Young if Shane Bieber didn't exist, like, he would certainly be up there, in voting. Like, if this was a full, 162 game season, he had those type of numbers, and, Shane Bieber, I don't know why I forgot his name there, didn't exist, he would probably win the Cy Young. Like, he had an unbelievable season, and we chased him in the 4th. Like, that was massive for the Astros. We racked up a lot of hits today, 16 of them, like I said. Like, this was a huge day for the Astros, and this can give us some more swagger in our walk. A 2-game sweep of the Twins, and now we've won Game 1 of the ALDS. Like, this is huge. I thought about doing this, like, after I finished the wild card series, and I didn't think about it, like, while I was, preparing for it. But after I finished the recording for the second one, I was like, I should have put that up there. I added a win column up in the top, your top left. I had to think about it there for a second. I have the 2 wild card series wins, a little bit of a space, and now the win today, and 10 to World Series champions, which is how many more wins we have to get before we are to be crowned, I guess I should say, World Series champions. And I thought I'd add that just because most fan accounts have that, like on Instagram, and the Astros official one usually has that, of like a countdown to the World Series. So I figured it'd be neat to add that up in the corner. Whew. This was a huge day. This is fantastic. Great game for the Astros. I'm super pumped. Framber Valdez gets to start tomorrow. I believe it's at 3:30. I might be a little bit late tomorrow with the video. I got to preface that in advance. My father's birthday is tomorrow, so I'll be celebrating that with him. Along with that, it's also the NHL draft, and I'm a hockey fan. So I'm hoping I can still get the video out relatively soon after the game ends, and I should, in theory. But I just wanted to say, if it's a little bit late, that is why, and it will still be happening tomorrow regardless. So yeah, this is a huge game. I know I've said that a lot. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for the game. Like I said, Framber gets to start tomorrow. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.